Wow, someone's going to war. Tver. Tver's my strong vassal, isn't he? Right, well, I need to do another round of bribery. Thankfully, we did inherit all the money. Okay, now we're getting the defensive pact against us. You're still doing that, you're still doing that, you're still building there. Perfect. Novgorod's building all the things. We've actually got surplus prestige. Oh, but we lose the do we lose the monument? So the monument technically is just being built here. Yeah, we're building it, so this guy's going to get the benefit. We're getting married. I'll take the prestige, actually. I need that a lot more than cash. We got married. Huzzah! Well, next up, I want to strengthen Suomenusko religion. And we need to get good at something. I might actually take scholarship for you. You're clearly not a fighter. It's either going to be scholarship or rulership. We don't really need the money from the rulership, so let's take scholarship. Going in a bit of a different direction with this ruler. Although we could also have gone theology, which would have given us more piety events. Oh, and the relations with the vassals has been reset, hasn't it? Short reign, -18. Ouch. I don't think I want to join either of those. This war is really going on for just ever. When will it end? Right, I still have vassals raised, levies raised. Let's send those home. My retinue can be 4,000. Do I want to cut you down? I think I probably do. How are the factions looking? The factions aren't looking great. Well, the first thing I want to double check is to see if I have any retinues that I've inherited which are only infantry. No. Alright, let's get rid of some of these cavalry retinues. I'm going to keep the archers. Down to maybe 500 cavalry. Select you. We're just going to disband that straight up. Gone. And now we're at 3,000 to 4,000. I'm going to hire one Baltic warrior retinue. Cost me 126 ducats. It will cost me money to reinforce. But these guys are hardcore. 300 heavy infantry. And we've seen how much of a punch these guys pack. So we're going to do that. And then we'll need to start actually assigning units to various flanks and things in the future. But we can wait until we're actually fighting somebody to do that. Yes, I will join you for your carousing. It's a good chance to make some new friends. Hopefully. And not just die. Actually, new ruler means new vote. Means feudalism. Like right now. The problem with feudalism is that it's going to reduce the number of troops we have. But it will make the quality of those troops better. Ah, sod it. It's late enough. And also, I really don't want to deal with that unreformed pagan vassal problem. So... let me wait until that's built at the very least. These are both upgrading to level 3s, that's annoying. It's at level 4 where they get the big benefit. Ask you after you drunk your coffee. Disgusting stuff. What you need is tea! And preferably not hair. Ugh. Extra Traz, thank you very much for the follow. I'm pretty sure I missed that one earlier. Thank you so much. Welcome to the channel. I've arrived at the private rooms of Chief Lavras. There is plenty of food and drink here and the mood is decidedly merry. I'm looking forward to this. And an education focus. You are looking to be a diplomat. Now let's just double check who is teaching you to be a diplomat. That's currently a theologian, so we're going to assign you a new guardian. Who's going to be that guy? The days of revelry are an excellent escape. So many laughs and so many intense conversations in such a short time. It brings me closer to my companions, and I feel like we're good friends already. So the Chancellor is now my bestie, which is good, because that means he's now a loyalist. I thought. Maybe he'll become one. Reveling and carousing are over. For now, it's time to get back to real life, and they're a good source of prestige. So we could do with upgrading these two to level 2 so that we actually get the free buildings. Ah, we could build the observatory now, again. I've begun construction of an observatory. It will take some time to collect the necessary materials and get everything into order. I would also like to worship the ancestors, however we have nobody to murderize. So what I should probably do is go raid. Oops. I meant to actually send that bribe. Does it actually say what you're good at doing? Shield of the Tundra, defense, winter supply, winter combat, combat in the Arctic. Rough terrain expert. And then the other one's the flanker. So I want most of the cavalry, I think, on the flank. The heavies are definitely going to be in the centre. That's you two at the very least. And then I'm going to put the archers in the centre as well to cover the heavies. That seems reasonable. Offer all the bribes. Let's head this attack on our independence before they can actually do any damage. This is going to be some serious plot power. I don't think I need to bribe that many more people. My lord, your prosperous lands mark you as a king of impressive abilities. I have an offer for you which would ensure a lasting peace between us. Let me rule the county of Kemi in your name. No one shall dare touch it again. Kemi. Where is Kemi? Oh, no, all the vassals will hate me for that. Nope. Bring it. Is that you? Yes. And you do currently outnumber us, so raise the vassals. In fact, just call in the vassals. Terry wanted to learn to whistle after trying it for a while. She asked, how come you can do it? It's easy, you can do it. Terry went back to her room with other things now. She became timid. Disappointing. Alright, here they come. This is mostly light infantry. I have the cavalry and the heavy infantry advantage. No, actually they do. Right, because my centre never actually got to full strength. It's still reinforcing. Am I paying you the maximum? I am. So you should be reinforcing a bit quicker than this. However, we have the commanders in place. They do not. So their commanders aren't terrible. There we go. We routed them. Every which way. You saying I seriously have to just chase you down? May your reign be short and miserable. This is a formal declaration of war by Chiefess Jevna Poisontooth. Cornus. Alright. To arms! Yefima was sacrificed to the cruel Tengri gods. Accounts describe how she was forcibly dragged screaming to the temple and torn apart. Lovely. Oh, I need a new spy master. Definitely not this guy. That would be a terrible mistake. You know what? If I'm under Gavelkind, he's under Gavelkind. And yeah, he's good at spying, but I bet I can be better. Simply because I have the funds and the means to just bribe all of the things. And forcing him to go through a couple of successions would tear his realm apart. And he has a lot of children to share those lands with. Your observatory is finally ready, and it is with great anticipation you prepare it to make your first observations. So my learning is going up, and as the learning goes up, so does the stuff and things. Technology spread. So we're going to go and attack them, which my minions are about to do themselves, which is very good of you. Crushed. Oh. No! Finland lost, which means I'll have to deal with Sutai. But this is a Sutai with not many open holdings. Well, actually, there are quite a few. But it's mostly tribal. It's not going to be a grazing ground. Bugger. Because I have levies raised, I can't declare war on you right now. Just worried that Togger kids are going to join them if I declare war. I thought Finland was going to win that. They seemed to be on the verge of pulling it back. High Chief Riku of Vologda has given me bizarre and repulsive evidence concerning Chief Max's of Mordva's sexual preferences. Yeah, I really don't care. He's super loyal. They are sacrificing goods to Omensko people! How dare they? See you, Bussy. It started as an uneasiness around guests and strangers, then evolved into awkwardness and a strong feeling of discomfort. I become shy, or I can try to become gregarious, but more likely to become stressed. I'm not shy, we're good. Though shy is not the worst of traits, but gregarious is really good. You have almost 1,000 heavy infantry, but you have very few light cavalry. You have quite a few archers, so do I. I think I need to call upon my minions to go and crush them. So, go and crush them, minions. Fight for your right to party. Spent many nights looking at the stars in the observatory. It is truly fascinating. There are so many questions to ask. How do the stars move? Oh, and all the buildings are done. So, I definitely want you to get a reinforced hill fort so that you can upgrade. What other buildings did you have? Oh, everything else is level 4 already. Okay, excellent. Ladoga. These two buildings could do with being upgraded. I'm just going to double check everything. That's already level 2. The Druzina training ground could do with being level 2. Borovich. War camp could do with being level 2. Olonets. Whoa! Olonets is super built up. And you're in the Novgorod area? No, you're in Karelia. Not sure how I got you, but I'm going to keep you because you're really good. Hang on. Oh, and that includes this. We keep on crushing this guy. How is this war still ongoing? 92%. Another war? Why all these people think I'm weak? I'm not. Is this just because I reduced my faction size? Oh, my retinue size? It must be. It's like, oh no, he's lost 2,000 men. We should go and attack him. Well, more prestige for me. Let's get the practice range. Let's get the Druzina training ground. That's actually going to save a lot of money. You could do with the war camp done, I think. Why did I reduce retinue size? Because I wanted to switch them to heavy infantry. Cavaden may fancy me. Nope, she's not very good. When do I arrive? 15th. When do you arrive? 9th. That would be a defensive battle for you. So let's move this way around. As she's growing older, I can see that Helgi could use some guidance in my experienced areas. Could she? That's nice. Right, I need a new Chancellor. That guy. Or we'll put you in charge. I'll try and keep you friendly-ish. Dobrava was sacrificed to the cruel Tengri gods. Oh, there's a big fight going on here. We should probably join that. Thank you, vassals. Observing the movements of the stars at night, you've begun to see regular patterns. These observations, however, have raised many new questions. You're starting to wonder if, for example, the Earth is really at the centre of it all. And the other thing that just reminded me is I should probably call these guys again into this latest of wars. My wife Liputsi being pregnant, so I'm just worried if I shouldn't organise something special. Organise a festival. Let everyone know about the plot to kill Luthit during a drunken stupor. Awesome. My wife could not have been a more appropriate choice for this year's festival. She is the spitting image of Akka, and many of my vassals have taken a liking to her, collected the pious conduct during the course of the ceremony. I've received quite a few compliments for choosing such a wise woman to be my wife. Opinion of all who dwell in Novgorod has been increased. Also, we are being crushed right now. That's not my regular army. Where'd they come from? Why can't I move you? Oh, because you're attached. The maid I paid to spy on my wife has confirmed my suspicions. Chief Vladimir of Rezeva is Liputsui's lover. Oh, yeah, we knew that she was pregnant. That's fine. Local troublesome peasants. I don't know why I was so surprised by that. It really shouldn't have been. We lost this battle too. Awesome. Run away. Olga was sacrificed. Trugriv's host. That's not even the main threat. You are done. You're done, son. Enforced demands. I gain 200 prestige, they lose a bunch of money, and he is imprisoned. He's an adventuring Viking. I would like to first of all see if anyone will pay you for your release. Pay me for your release. No. I'll just go ahead and execute you. Will upset the Kingdom of Denmark. Oh well. Shouldn't have sanctioned his invasion of my countries then, should he? My wife Liputsi has asked me to buy her some new clothing because of the pregnancy. My dear, you have no need of new clothes, you're already wonderful. Yay for higher diplomacy. Steward. I need a new one. Are there any loyalists? No. Build me a legend, please. Novgorod. Could do with the extra prestige and could definitely do with the extra troops. Research you conduct in the observatory at night is proving deeply fascinating. You could push your studies further, but you need to purchase more equipment for it to be meaningful. Do it. Alright, and then we were talking about what we need to upgrade, so you need the war camp to be level 2. And Olonets needs nothing. Novgorod needs nothing either. And you need education. Life is struggle. That's more like it. The vassals all ganging together, preparing for a big scuffle. Let's just bribe my commanders so they actually show up. In fact, I have some really bad commanders again. What's going on here? You should not be a commander. Neither really should you. Oh, but those were spare commanders apparently. They're over my limit. That one wasn't. You're diviner. You're not. There we are. Whose armies are these? This is the problem with the vassals attaching armies. There's so many friggin' vassals. Karatse is not mine, Virias is. Oh man, that just makes it even worse. I just realised that these are all the vassals that I've raised, but the armies are being led by random generals. And this doesn't show you what those territories actually are. I guess that's how I would do it. They should write down who each one's owned by. So we want Mordred to join us. That guy. We want Yellet to join us. We want Yellets to join us. And Muram. A daughter was born. Right, I need to start using some names, don't I? This can be Duchy. Okay. Siege was lost. Hopefully these guys are coming to attach to me. I was hoping that they would try and cross the river, but it actually looks like you're going to be crossing the river. Let's go over this way. Upon the conclusion of the long council meeting, you decide to make a toast. Of course, one toast eventually becomes many. You notice High Chief Omni of Rostov standing next to you. He seems to contemplate helping you, but is not responding to your pleads. Just before you pass out, you see him bring the rest of the councillors out. They look at you with pity before they help you. Okay, I will remember this. Unfortunately, I am not a dueling type, so I can't just murderize you. And he still has a positive relation of plus 42. I find that strange, but okay. Oh, where on earth are you, guy? Erb's host. I don't care about Erb's host. Fight the guys that are actually at war with us. Oh man, and now I'm going to lose my river crossing advantage. Though thankfully they're fighting someone else, so we can arrive and help them out. Yay, free prestige. Chiefess Zavara was murderized. And we've inherited Mordred again. And we're going to go for someone with lots of money. Grant landed title. Chieftain of Mordred. And you also get the High Chieftain of Mordred. And now the council is saying no.